Okay, so bit of a different video here than I usually record for the channel. Hope you like it. Have my tea here, so I'm ready to get started. Today I want to talk to you about AI burnout. I don't really know how to name this. I created this expression because honestly, I feel it. I imagine that you are also feeling it. Everyone who works anywhere near technology feels it. But for some reason, nobody's really talking about it out loud. So I don't know. Every single day, there is a new AI announcement, a new feature, a new tool, a new LinkedIn post saying this tool will change everything forever. And, keeping up with all this is exhausting, in my opinion. It's stressful. It feels like homework that never ends. So I want to talk to you about AI burnout. Um, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I have it all figured out. I have not. I think I burn out because of AI at least once a week. But I do have a few things that have actually been helping me keep my sanity, and I would like to share them with you. So I'm a marketing automation consultant and trainer, right? I create online courses, I do client work. I specialize in HubSpot. So me and my team, we help clients use HubSpot better. Basically, my entire job, whether it's helping consulting clients or I don't know, recording lectures for my courses, everything is basically look at tools, operate tools, explain tools, 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 tools. My brain is just tools every day, right? All day long. And everything was fine until AI sprinted into the room like, hi, hello. I'm gonna change everything every 12 hours, right? Now I open my newsletters and it's like, this new agent will revolutionize your workflow. Check out this hyper realistic humanoid. Or I don't know, OpenAI just dropped something that will destroy all competitors. Of course, at least until next Tuesday. Then someone else, drops something even bigger. So it's a loop, it never stops, right? And I feel that there is always a new tool that you should be using, a new feature that you should watch, a new article that you should read, a new video, a new announcement that you must drop everything that you're doing to take a look at. And the problem is that we're humans. I don't think we're meant for this level of constant change every single day. Our brains work best with a little bit of consistency, right? Stability, routine. So when the news cycle keeps punching holes in your focus every day, it's genuinely stressful. And I don't know, you might be going through the same thing, but in a different role, right? Maybe you're a salesperson just trying to hit your quota. But every day your Slack is like, oh my God, look at this new AI sales tool that every salesperson needs to look at. Or maybe you are a content creator like myself, wondering how you're supposed to stay relevant when AI tools can create 500 variations of everything you do in 2 seconds. Maybe you're a virtual assistant. Your clients expect you to magically AI everything. Maybe you're a founder just trying to build something meaningful, but you open LinkedIn, it's like, you're using ChatGPT wrong. Here is how you should use it. You're falling behind, You should be automating. You should this, and that, and like everything, right? Look, first of all, I'm right here next to you, really. First thing, breathe, like actually breathe. When we sit at our computers too long, getting all stressed out, we forget to breathe. And then we wonder why we feel tense and shaky, right? Second thing, stop trying to master the entire world in one day. Okay, this is my biggest message to you. I know that this sounds obvious, but hear me out. You have to focus on the problem, not the tools, not the technology, not the news, not what people scream about on LinkedIn. Does that make sense? Like, what is that one annoying problem you have at work right now? Pick one AI tool that seems like it could help. Go ahead, read reviews. I don't know, ask people about it, but then stop reading and try it. Actually use it. Sign up to a free trial, use the tool for a few days. Did it solve it? No, cool. Okay, pick another one, right? Don't try to learn 10 AI tools all at the same time. That's not productivity, that's self punishment. your brain can't handle that much input and you won't actually apply any of it. So my take, focus on the goal first. What is that one thing you're trying to solve with AI? Do everything around that. If you're doing everything around what you feel like you should learn just because it's what everybody around you is talking about, you won't actually have the chance to apply, that knowledge to your actual day-to-day life. Here's another thing for you. You're not behind, okay? I know it feels like everyone on the internet right now is an AI expert, but no, they're not. I promise. Okay, let me tell you a crazy story, true story. The other day, I was talking to this friend of mine. She's working at a marketing agency, and she said that they have this one client, a local construction business. They only started using laptops recently, like laptops, okay? Think about this for a second. They used to keep all their sales written on paper. They didn't have a website. The founder literally walked around town handing, business cards. By all means, no judgment here, right? It worked for them for years. But then recently they were like, oh, I think we should have a website. That would help. So they went and hired a marketing agency. True story. I'm not lying. And it's weird to think about it because meanwhile, AI is out there writing poems and singing opera. I know that this example is dramatic, but I'm using it on purpose. There will always be people who are earlier in their tech journey than you are. Always. Okay, even if you feel like a ChatGPT newbie, go to any local event in your city and ask someone about ChatGPT. I bet you'll meet someone who barely knows how to use it or doesn't feel that they're doing the right thing. Yes, things are moving fast. Yes, in a few years, I think we'll all be more AI literate. But that's not the point. The point is you are not behind, as you probably think you are, right? Some people on LinkedIn are truly experts, but the rest of us are just trying to keep up, breathe and not lose our minds. So stop comparing yourself with other people and feeling behind in this tech journey, right? There is always going to be people ahead of you. There's always going to be people behind you in the journey. It's natural, okay? So stop comparing yourself with others. I am actually trying to limit my time scrolling our social media, and I started prioritizing actual face-to-face connections, and the world already feels lighter, especially because when you're looking at social media too much, like people act different in social media than they do in real life, right? For example, someone might post some whatever AI generated guide on blah blah blah. Insert smart topic here. But if you talk to them face to face, you quickly realize that they are not so big of an expert. I'm going to talk about this topic, relationship with social media and comparing yourself on social media, in another video, but there's a lot to discuss there. But for now, let's come back to the point. Here's what else has been helping me stay sane. Take breaks, like real breaks, not scrolling and calling it rest. Okay, if you ever feel overwhelmed by technology, just take 5 minutes. I don't know, look out of the window, do nothing, just exist. Yes, sure, if you can, go for a walk, meet someone face to face, talk to someone, perfect. If not, it's absolutely fine. Do whatever you can. 5 minutes just to be a human being. I promise that helps a lot. Take breaks, especially if you're working with tech too much. Your brain needs breaks from like constant input. You're not a machine. Step away, touch grass if you can. Be a person. Anyway, I don't know if any of this rambling helped. I really hope it did and you're able to get something from here. Remember, you're not alone in this. We're all figuring it out together. Thanks for watching.